Major applied research project discussing the topic of a virtual classroom slash virtual learning by Amanda Kneffler. The presentation you just watched was designed for my students to know that I miss them and I care about them and to make virtual learning fun. It is a movie that was created using iMovie and the Google Chrome extension, Bitmoji. During this presentation, we are just going to discuss a digital classroom or virtual learning, digital learning, applications used in digital learning, advantages and disadvantages to digital learning. This is a Bitmoji slide that is similar to my classroom, and it is me teaching in the corner to my students virtually. Here's another fun design for online learning, and the tools you will need to learn online are a computer, a tablet, or a phone. Digital classroom, also known as a virtual classroom, is defined as mobile, interactive, and experimental. Here is a music classroom where students can learn how to read music and jam out during virtual learning. Digital learning, according to the Governor's Office of Student Achievement, learning facilitated by technology that gives students some element of control over time, place, path, and/or pace. The skills needed to learn digitally are the following. You need to have proper time management. You need to be aware of your time and to not procrastinate. In addition, you need to be organized on top of your assignments. You need to have basic technological skills to learn online. In addition, you need to have effective and appropriate communication skills, whether that is sending an email or submitting an assignment or communicating back and forth with other students, colleagues, and your teacher. Welcome to Miss Kneffler's Reading Lab, where we will read the story by Dr. Seuss, Oh, the Places You Can Go. Apps needed to learn digitally include the following, but are not limited to: a live whiteboard, so students can get access to the information immediately as you do it. You can have a math problem on your whiteboard, and students can see you step by step solving it, and they can ask you questions or have you stop, which is similar to a face-to-face classroom learning environment. We also have Google Classroom and the various extensions to teach our students remotely from our homes. There also is VoiceThread, where you can record your lessons and send them out to students via Google Classroom. In addition, we have platforms such as Padlet and Flipgrid, where students can interact, sending videos of the scavenger hunts they went on around their house, or they can use Padlet, where they are voicing their feelings and emotions learning during a pandemic. Also, there's Pear Deck where you can have interactive slides so they can click on a link and it can open up a game for them to learn their multiplication facts 1 to 5. And there also is an extension within Google Docs that allows you to give feedback to your students on assignments. This is a math lab where students can learn virtually from the comfort of their homes, whether they're on a computer, tablet, or phone. Some advantages of digital learning include a personalized learning experience. They can access the learning from anywhere. In addition, the teacher and students are introduced to new educational technological platforms so that the student is able to engage with a variety of different programs to make learning fun. And there also is an improved visualization given that the information can be presented in slides, Padlet, or they can utilize Google extensions so that students are able to get more visuals while learning. Some disadvantages of digital learning may include there's no control over their learning atmosphere or environment. Some students may not have a quiet home to be able to do their Zoom meeting with their teacher. They may have other siblings who are also doing Zoom meetings at the same time, or their house just is filled with a lot of different people coming and going, so there's no quiet time to focus. Also, not every student has access to the internet or a computer. And it lacks real-time teaching experience like we get in the classroom. We're able to bring together the students to calm them down after recess. It's hard to have that real-time teaching experience over the internet. Educators describe their experiences of teaching during a pandemic as stressful, overwhelmed. However, they also feel a sense of community because they're not the only teacher going through a pandemic. Everyone is going through a pandemic. So they're able to confide in each other and release some of that feeling of stress and overwhelmed. And they can come together to not reinvent the wheel and collaborate. Also, teachers are taking Fun Fridays to the internet and they are having the students do scavenger hunts with items that they may have around their house. And they also are having office hours via Zoom for the students to ask questions just between the student and the teacher and their parent if needed to be able to support their student while they are learning digitally. Here's another classroom designed using Bitmoji just for a little more fun. What students have to say about learning digitally during a pandemic? They are scared, they are stressed, they are having issues not having internet access, they have a strong sense of fear and uncertainty, and they also miss having that human interaction with their friends and their teachers and just escaping their home environment by going to school physically. But we're in this together, and as educators, we will support our students and our colleagues and neighbors to get through this pandemic as a united front. Here is another Bitmoji scene, and I hope that everyone is at home, staying safe, making the best of this situation that we have been presented as a nation. We are in this together.